The team has been blown away by the response to Resident Evil Village, which launched last month. It brought the world another chapter in this decades-long story as the franchise celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. I'm honored to be able to introduce Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, with a special message for the fans.
Another time.
Bye-bye.
Ich hoffe, wir werden jetzt nicht groß gespoilert, Fischlins, weil weder Alon noch ich kennen den Spielverlauf bis zum Ende. Wie ihr wisst, Let's Playt Alon das und wir wissen nur so viel, wie wir von Alon gesehen haben.
Diese Stellen kenne ich leider noch nicht.
Jo, Alon, ich drehe mich um. Ich will nicht gespoilert werden.
Hi everyone, my name is Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's played since we launched the game in May. We hope you're enjoying this new chapter in survival horror. As a reminder, everyone who purchases Resident Evil Village will gain free access to our online multiplayer title, Resident Evil.
Oh, free access ist nett.
Where players
Was
go
ist das,
head to head
Reverse?
with their favorite Resident Evil heroes and bioweapons. I'm now happy to announce that Resident Evil Reverse will go
Na
live
super, das
next
ist
month
sowas wie
across
Dings
all supported
Pro
platforms.
Fortnite.
So head into the
Als-
Friday
Aber mit
to celebrate
Resident
the
Evil
Resident
halt.
Evil 25th anniversary.
Okay, das ist mir klar. Die Reverse haben sie ja schon gesagt, dass es kommen wird.
Resident Evil Village kennen wir eh schon.
Ich will halt nicht gespoilert werden, aber das gehört halt zu meiner Arbeit dazu, Fischlins.
Also kommt da ein paar DLCs.
Okay, unsere erste Hoffnung hat sich erfüllt, Fischlins, wie ich schon am Anfang gesagt habe. Ich hoffe, dass da DLCs kommen. Und es ist eins gekommen.
Ja, das ist jetzt dein Terror, Bro.
First, let's dive into the brand new story.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Entry to the series, Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin.
This was his fate.
Nergigante.
May have been strong and skilled, but against the awesome power of nature, he was merely a man. He never stood a chance.
Das war schon lustig. Ich dachte, das ist so ein Erzähler von hinten und dann ist es der Kerl.
That Guardian Ratha had survived and returned to Hekolu Island. I went there to see Red's old monster again. Then, of course, that's when I met you.
Okay.
You were given Red's kinship stone and now a Rathalos egg. This is destiny.
This is the legend.
Ja.
Ray's wing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring
Legiana.
about waves of destruction.
Okay, Fischlins, ich weiß nicht warum, aber ich wünsche mir irgendwie den Racewing Rathalos als eine Art DLC-Gegner in Monster Hunter Rise. Das wäre wirklich episch, weil der hätte ganz andere Move-Pools als der Rathalos, den wir schon kennen, da er es ja nicht fliegen kann. Und Rathalos ist ja der König der Lüfte, aber ohne Flügel wird das schwer sein, also muss er andere Move-Pools benutzen.
What's this whole idea of forming kinship with monsters?
Das war ein normaler Jäger wie du, Bro.
It's not about control. Monsters help riders of their own will. And the bonds between monsters and riders.
Oh mein Gott, Theostra.
Your bond with Tsukino.
Die Master ist, glaube ich, wieder nicht dabei.
Fischlins, seit Freedom Unit ist Theostra mein Favorit-Drachenälteste gewesen und dann kam der Überbaus von Nergigante und er fehlt mir einfach in Rise, wirklich. Ich liebe Nergigante und ich vermisse ihn einfach in Rise und hoffe, dass er bald kommt als Drachenälteste. Das war auf jeden Fall eines der größten Überraschungen in Monster Hunter World. Leider hat Monster Hunter World viel falsch gemacht. Rise hat auch vieles falsch gemacht. Aber sie haben von Fehlern von World gelernt und haben große Fehler verhindert. Aber Nergigante ist auf jeden Fall kein Fehler gewesen. Ich liebe den Nergigante. So wie ich auch Ding mag. Odogaron, der mir auch in diesem Spiel fehlt. Und ich hoffe, dass Odogaron auf jeden Fall official also angeteasert wird, weil Odogaron passt einfach gut in diesen Spiel rein, wisst ihr, so in dieses Japaner-Zeugs und in den Oni-Zeugs. Und auf jeden Fall will ich auch, dass der Racewing Rathalos als DLC-Gegner zu World kommt, also zu Rise kommt, sorry, weil das wäre cool, das wäre ein ganz neuer Rathalos, den wir bekämpfen müssen.
Featuring 4 Titel-Update.
Oh yeah! The Palamute!
Was ist das für eine Spezialattacke?
Cool, dass man den Palamut benutzen kann als Monster noch dazu, weil... Wow. June 25. Da kommt auf jeden Fall ein Ding, Leute, ein...
Demo, oder?
Kleiner... Let's Demo, sage ich mal. Am 25. Das ist dann in 2 Wochen, oder?
Ich glaube schon, ja.
Looks pretty epic, right? And how about that announcement? The canine companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2 as one of the new monsties in the first free title update coming soon after the game's release. You can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting on June 25th, which also carries your progress over to the full game release just a few weeks later on July 9th. That's not the only way to join the hunt. Millions of you made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success earlier this year, and we have even more content coming, including a new collaboration on the Rise. Let's find out more.
Also Kollaboration mit einem anderen Titel.
Okay, schauen wir mal.
Let's go! This is for my fellow hunters.
Oh yeah, Magna Malo ist auf jeden Fall eines meiner größten Favoriten geworden. Das war irgendwie klar, dass das der Kollabo ist. Ja, dass die kommt, wissen wir eh alle. Ja, genau. Naja, dass das kommen wird, wissen wir schon alle. Und eigentlich dachte ich mir, sie werden uns ein paar Monster zeigen, die vielleicht noch kommen werden. Wow. Ich freue mich am meisten für Tsukino. Okay, wer kommt jetzt in 3.1?
Das sind downloadable Event Quests.
Okay. Geil! Cool, okay.
Tamura is like my second home.
You think you can take on Rondine?
Müsste meine ehrliche Meinung hören.
Ja, außer Tsukino hat mich nichts groß interessiert.
Ja.
Oh mein Gott, als ein Monster Hunter Fan wurde ich wieder... Aber vielleicht...
All the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2 this summer.
Ja, Monster Hunter Stories war großartig, finde ich, aber für Rise...
That's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us this July. Fans of Phoenix Wright will have new chapters to explore.
Von Rise haben wir nicht viel gesehen.
North American and European future attorneys will finally be able to get their hands on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures
Das habe ich
and the
auch schon
Great
gesehen
Ace
davor.
Attorney 2 Resolve, which were
Ja,
previously
Fischlins,
only
warten wir
available in
noch auf
Japan.
Ding.
You'll travel back in
Darauf,
time to
was
the late
was sie über
19th
Resident Evil
century
4
Japan and
Remake
London.
machen werden. Ich glaube, die werden
Ryunosuke
bestimmt noch etwas
Naruhodo,
darüber sprechen.
Phoenix
Oder
Wright's
Alon, was
ancestor
glaubst du?
in this action-packed
Vielleicht kleine,
Now, let's hear more
kleine
about the
Dinger,
story.
Daten so. Nicht viel, aber ganz wenig so werden sie bestimmt.
Ehrlich gesagt hoffe ich darauf, dass da sowas kommt noch.
Dass es kommen wird, ist ja klar. Das haben sie ja schon pronounced.
Welcome.
Dieses Spiel habe ich noch nie gespielt.
Aber ich kenne es.
will's
Es gibt
mal
ein Anime
ausprobieren.
von diesem
Mighty capital.
Ding, oder? Ace Attorney.
This country is incredible.
Es gibt ja ein Anime davon, oder?
Ja, ich
Ace
glaub
Attorney.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder.
Who are you?
Herlock Sholmes. You must have heard of me.
We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san.
schon. Sherlock Holmes.
Engage in the art
Bro.
of deduction.
Achso, nein, umgekehrt. Sherlock Holmes.
Well, what have we here? It would seem the truth is now tantalizingly close.
The defense demands its right to a cross-examination. Objection! Your testimony completely contradicts the facts.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
You're the best lawyer in the world.
So we have 10 new cases and 8 mini escapades where you can take on the role of a defense attorney. Now, we all want to see some gameplay, right? Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles: Dance of Deduction and
Die
Summation
Schwester wird richtig
Examination.
krasse Lachmuskelschmerzen haben. Die muss ja die ganze Zeit lachen. Und so krass wie die lacht, wirklich. Aber es ist nett, sowas zu sehen. Ich meine, die letzten paar Tage haben wir Leute gesehen, die überhaupt keine großen Emotionen gezeigt haben.
Where to?
The Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
The Capcom team is thrilled to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination, coming to the Ace Attorney series.
While investigating to prove your client's innocence, players will come across conspicuous situations that require further examination with the help of Ryunosuke's legal aid Susato and the brilliance of deduction from Detective Herlock. Herlock will proceed to present his logic and reasoning spectacular,
Sholmes.
a grandiose
Okay.
yet flawed series of conjectures.
Ja, Fischlins, auf jeden Fall ist Capcom meine Lieblingsfirma. Trotzdem gibt es halt manche Spiele, die mich nicht groß interessieren. Das ist eins davon. Ich liebe Detektivspiele, aber da spiele ich lieber die Originalspiele von Sherlock Holmes. Da gibt es ein Sherlock Holmes Ding, Spielreihe, das kennt ihr wahrscheinlich. Das hat um die 6, 7 Spiele.
Mehr, glaube ich.
Mehr sogar.
Es kommt ein neues.
Ja, und es kommt wieder ein neues. Und
Sherlock Holmes
da würde ich
Chapter
mir,
1 oder so heißt
da würde ich mir lieber die Sherlock Holmes Spiele geben, als das, glaube ich. Das heißt nicht, dass dieses Spiel jetzt schlecht ist, sondern dass ich halt die Sherlock Holmes Spiele bevorzuge, weil da wirklich wenig gequatscht wird und du musst extrem viel notieren und das wirkt einfach realitätsecht.
Ryunosuke and Susato will then discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions. At this point, players will be prompted to search for clues that help identify the errors in the detective's logic and reveal the truth to the mystery. As players present new evidence and observations, Herlock will amend his deductions based on the new information. Upon uncovering the truth, Ryunosuke and Herlock enter into a semi-metaphorical, semi-literal dance that brings them to the conclusion of the dance of deduction.
Wir schauen uns das an, aber ich komme überhaupt nicht mit, Alter. Was passiert hier, Alter? Die zeigen uns Gameplays, glaube ich.
Jo, Fischens, ich habe da was bemerkt. Da das sehr nerven kann, muss ich das schnell ausschalten. Ist von unseren... Nein. Was machst du da? Bloß nicht. So. Okay.
In courtroom battles, players will attempt to convince 6 jurors of the innocence of their client. Their progress will be displayed and represented by 2 scales of justice, one black, representing a guilty verdict, and one white, representing a not guilty verdict.
Objection!
In summation examination, take the stand to face off against the jurors, all of whom provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty verdict.
Der eine ist einfach mit einem Messer hergekommen.
You'll have to identify conflicting statements and sway the jury in your favor. Examine each statement carefully and select 2 contradicting jurors to call out the flaws in their logic.
Objection!
Objection!
Be ready to provide evidence from the court record to help prove the contradiction in their claims. When you successfully point out one of these contradictions,
Wie er abgeht, Bro.
just change their minds too. With a slam of their fist, each juror you persuade will
Ja, das ist so halt Standard-Anime, ne?
Literally tip the scales of justice in your favor. Bring each contradiction to light and persuade the jury to help prove your client's innocence.
Okay.
My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
This has just been a small taste of the exciting new gameplay features in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We are very excited to get this game in the hands of both new fans and diehard fans alike. Thanks for watching.
Hey, cool, von Ace Attorney gibt es
Seems like I have a
Dying
bunch of
Card
games to catch
Fans?
up on.
Ja,
There's some
sicher.
exciting new
Cool,
adventures
okay.
and titles
Wie
to look
gesagt,
forward to.
Fischlins, ich spiele halt die Sherlock Holmes Spiele, deshalb sagt mir das
What
jetzt
about
nichts.
esports?
Und
Let's close out today's showcase with a few words from 2 of the stars
Na,
of Capcom
super.
Fighters, Rob TV and Vicious. They'll tell us what's
glaub,
been
das
going
ist
on with
fertig,
Capcom
Bro.
esports, including updates on the
Die announcen
Capcom Pro
nichts mehr.
Tour, Intel World Open, Street Fighter League, and all the other content on Capcom Fighters. Over to you guys.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Capcom esports presentation for E3 2021. My name is Vicious, commentator for the Capcom Pro Tour,
yeah.
as well as Street Fighter League,
Wie der eine
here with
abgeht.
competitive Street Fighter 5 player and host extraordinaire, Hollywood, Rob TV. What's going on, Rob?
Oh my goodness, Vicious. Host extraordinaire. That just sounds beautiful. It has a ring.
Das gleiche hat
And I
auch,
think that's the perfect word to describe what we have
wie
for
hieß die
everyone
Firma
today.
nochmal? Gearbox,
Street
glaube ich,
Fighter
gemacht.
5, Capcom,
Hat wirklich
E3,
aber
it just
Head
feels
generiert
right and you
deswegen.
feel the electricity in the air.
Weil die Leute sind hier, um was Neues zu sehen, neue Ankündigungen. Und die haben wirklich nur den Film geteased, halt, haben die Zuschauer, halt die Schauspieler präsentiert. Die machen ja jetzt einen Film über Borderlands.
Ah, okay.
Kate Blanchett spielt, glaube ich, dort noch. Kevin Hart spielt auch eine Rolle.
Ich meine, statt einen neuen Film zu machen, könnte man doch an ein Nebenprojekt zu Borderlands nachdenken, oder?
Ja.
Aber ich verstehe schon, was sie damit erzielen, Fischlins. Das ist, wenn du in der Filmbranche auch Leute dazu gewinnst, werden die bestimmt auch die Spiele spielen wollen, wisst ihr? Weil es ist ja was anderes, einen Film anzuschauen und mittendrin zu sein.
Capcom Cup.
Street Fighter ist so nice, wirklich. Ich würde so gern spielen können. Damals habe ich immer kassiert, wir hatten ja einen Verwandten, der das hatte, auf seine Nintendo, Super Nintendo System, SNES. Und ich habe immer diesen Gummihandtypen genommen. Kennt ihr den? Ich weiß nicht, ob
glaube ich, ist er.
Ich weiß nicht, ob er noch existiert. Ich dachte, er kann immer aus der Ferne angreifen und ist bestimmt unerreichbar, und trotzdem hat mein Cousin mich mit seinem Ding Ryu kaputtgeschlagen. Und Arlon hat immer gut mit Ken gespielt.
For Japan for the Capcom Pro Tour. Not only can you catch the Capcom Pro Tour live on the Capcom Fighters channel, you can do so on a plethora of platforms. We have it on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Of course, if you don't catch it live, you can also check out the VODs for all the competitive studying you would need to become a successful Street Fighter V player, as well as catching some of the community-focused content that we have on Capcom Fighters. We have No Neutral, the official pre-show of the Capcom Pro Tour. We have sets where we take players from around the world and play off in an exhibition first to 10. Not only that, actually, we do have Street Fighter League that's happened season after season, non-stop action, 6 teams of 3, duke it out in this battle tournament series to see who will walk away with the championship and the $150,000 prize pool.
Street Fighter League is something that you don't want to miss, because normally we only have 1v1 content. But now you actually have your teammates at your back, and every decision that you make is not just about you anymore.
Look for more news on Street Fighter League later this year.
It's Oki time. What's gonna happen?
Nice.
He checks.
Bam!
Checks the movement. What's happening?
It's so good.
Let's not forget.
Hat er gemeint,
the
oder?
Intel World Open
Keine
is
Ahnung.
happening right now. Top players representing 11 regions around the world are competing for their place in the World Final.
Ich warte gespannt darauf, dass sie jetzt sagen, Leute, wir haben noch etwas zu ankündigen. Boom. Resident Evil 4.
Ich finde es irgendwie schade, dass sie bei Monster Hunter Rise keine neuen Monster angekündigt haben. Beziehungsweise hätte ich wenigstens gerne einen Odogaron oder einen Gormagala gesehen, wegen den Apex-Monstern. Und bei Odogaron, weil es ja irgendwie eine Oni-Anspielung hat, Rise. Und welcher Oni wäre besser geeignet als Odogaron, nicht wahr?
100%. I mean, of course, your boy is from Ohio. Make sure you guys tune in to see the tournament.
You do not want to miss some of the best Street Fighter V players in the world compete head to head.
So it's you.
I dare you to find better Street Fighter. I dare you.
This is a game about being a world warrior. Capcom College Tournament play.
Obviously, they got a rivalry.
I'm the best in the world.
This game has changed the lives of so many people here.
Ooh! Nice! Oh, the pop-off! That's what I'm talking about. I told you he's gonna go to the limit, and I ain't lying to the beat.
This is the ultimate Street Fighter V experience. This is Capcom Pro Tour.
Thanks, guys. It's been a really exciting season so far, and I can't wait to see how this plays out on the road to Capcom Cup. Remember to check out Capcom Fighters' Twitch and YouTube channels for more information and to watch the latest matches.
Okay.
So that's a wrap for Capcom at E3 this year. Let's recap what we all saw.
Okay,
Resident Evil
Leute.
Village is back with the latest installment of the survival horror experience and RE-Verse as part of the franchise's 25th anniversary. We have new adventures to embark on in the world of Monster Hunter with Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, and Monster Hunter Rise. And don't forget to go back in time with the great Ace Attorney Chronicles to tap into the family history of Phoenix Wright and solve new cases. Finally, don't miss out on the esports fun. Make sure you catch the latest matches with Capcom Fighters. There really is something for everyone here today. But don't go anywhere yet. Join the conversation on Twitter and make sure you check out the Capcom virtual booth on the E3 portal to watch all these videos again and more. I'm Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer. Thank you for being part of the Capcom experience at E3 this year.
Yo, Fischlins. Jetzt, unser Ding ist jetzt vorbei. ich gebe noch ein paar Kommentare dazu ab. Ja, auf jeden Fall muss ich sagen, wie es gestern auch bei Bethesda war, bin ich ziemlich enttäuscht. Bis auf von Monster Hunter Stories waren die meisten DLCs, die kommen, Sachen, die wir schon längst kannten. Wir wissen schon von vornherein, dass all diese Sachen schon kommen. Wir wussten, dass sie kommen werden. Das wurde oft in Twitter geteilt. Das wurde selbst von Capcom in Instagram geteilt. In Facebook wurde das oft geteilt. Sie haben das selbst gezeigt, dass all diese Sachen als Collabo-Content kommen wird. Das dann nochmal in E3 zu zeigen, ist halt kontraproduktiv, weil das braucht keiner zu sehen. Wir wissen das ja schon längst.
Bro,
und
in 4 Minuten fängt dann Razer an. Ich weiß nicht, was die uns zeigen werden, aber...
Auf jeden Fall bin ich halt quasi enttäuscht. Ich freue mich ein bisschen für die DLCs und für den Ding-Datum, dass auf jeden Fall ein Ding kommen wird, eine Art Demo, ein Trial kommen wird, das wir dann auf unserem Kanal spielen werden. Da erwarte ich euch auf jeden Fall. Jedoch wird oft, wie ihr wisst, etwas von Monster Hunter Rise gezeigt, beziehungsweise wird halt jeden Monat was geupdatet, deswegen brauchen wir nicht so krass enttäuscht zu sein. Wie gesagt, das Einzige, was mich wirklich enttäuscht hat, ist, dass sie alles, was sie schon längst in Instagram und so weiter gezeigt haben, in E3 nochmal gezeigt haben, was wirklich unnötig war, weil das alles wussten wir schon. Und man hätte sich Zeit nehmen können, um zum Beispiel etwas über den Remake von Resident Evil 4 oder so zu erzählen, wisst ihr? Oder etwas mehr von Monster Hunter Stories. Muss ja nicht viel sein, aber zum Beispiel, was sich im Engine und so weiter verändert hat. Im Großen und Ganzen war es trotzdem nett. Ich will noch sagen, ich weiß nicht, ob Capcom das jemals hören wird, aber auf jeden Fall bedanke ich mich von Capcom dafür, dass sie mir eine schöne Kindheit gegeben haben und dass sie mir die Welt von Monster Hunter gegeben haben. Dafür danke ich euch auf jeden Fall, Capcom, und ich hoffe, ihr seid immer mit dabei, voll dabei und gibt noch so vielen anderen Kindern wie mir damals, als ich ein Kind war, ein hübsches Game, worauf sie sich zurückziehen können, wenn mal was nicht gut läuft und so weiter und ihren Kopf kurz von ihrem Stress wegbekommen können und so weiter. Ja, das war's dann für den Capcom E3. Im Razer werde ich leider nicht dabei sein, Fischlins, weil ich ein bisschen angeschlagen bin. Und bei Capcom hatte ich das Gefühl, dass ich dabei sein muss. Beziehungsweise wollte ich unbedingt dabei sein in Capcom. Ja. Wie heißt das?
Razer, drück einfach.
Okay, Razer.
Das erste, Bro.
Jo, dann verabschiede ich mich, Fischlins, und wir sehen uns dann morgen, oder? Ist der letzte Tag?
Ja, morgen ist
im Nintendo Direct E3, Fischlins. Haut rein!
Welcome to the Razer keynote at E3, the world's biggest video games convention. We have got an insane show for everyone today. We have come a long way here together, for gamers, by gamers, and today we're one of the biggest gaming brands in the world. We span hundreds of millions of gamers, from PC gaming to console gaming to mobile gaming. But what I'd like to talk a little bit about today, to kick things off, is PC gaming, something near, dear, close to my heart, and pretty much to talk about the decade of the Razer Blade. So in 2011, we launched the world's first true gaming laptop. And this caused quite a bit of controversy back then, because gaming laptops were not gaming laptops in the true sense of the word. They were gaming luggables back in the day. Super thick, super heavy. And the Razer Blade was the first true gaming laptop in the sense it was super thin, super light, and super powerful. And it ushered in a new generation of gaming laptops. And since then, over the past 10 years, the entire industry has moved to follow in the footsteps of the Razer Blade. In 2013, we launched the world's thinnest gaming laptop. 2016, we invented the world's first Thunderbolt 3 external GPU. In 2018, we launched the world's smallest 15-inch gaming laptop.
Ich glaube, das ist der, den wir gerade hier
We've now
haben.
got the entire Razer Blade family. We've got the Blade Stealth 13, we've got the Blade Pro 17, and of course, we've got the Blade 15. And the Razer Blade has been both a critical and commercial success. It's been called the very best gaming laptop in the world and continues to win accolades over and over again. And at this point, many of our fans, many of the Razer community is asking, what's next? So we go down and we talk to every single one of our fan base, for gamers, by gamers. We talk to the press. And one thing that we've heard consistently over the past couple of years is, when is Razer going to make an AMD gaming laptop? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm incredibly excited to be able to announce that we're now working closely together with AMD, and we've put the very best designers and engineers together with the top AMD engineers, and what we've created in a single line is the ultimate AMD gaming laptop. And with that, we are bringing back the legendary Razer Blade 14. How do we do this? How did we make the ultimate AMD gaming laptop? Well, we took a look at the 14-inch gaming laptops today. Now, many of them have tried to follow in the footsteps of the Blade 14 that we created some 10 years ago, and many things have changed since then. In terms of form factor, many of the gaming laptops out there are portable, but we feel they could be thinner, could be slimmer. Now, over and above, in terms of GPUs, there's been not much innovation. Don't get me wrong, they've got a great GPU in there, but they max out at a RTX 3060. In fact, in terms of total graphics power, or TGP, they max out at just 80 watts. And we feel it could go much higher with, of course, the right materials and with, of course, the right cooling thermal solutions. Now, as we talk about materials, unfortunately, most of them still use really non-premium builds. Now, one thing that we do at Razer that all of you are familiar with is that we look at doing really premium builds. We've got CNC'd machined chassis. We want to make sure that you've got the best possible no flex kind of a chassis, but many of the ones out there don't have that. And of course, cooling. Many of the 14-inch gaming laptops are still using solutions that we pioneered some 10 years ago. At Razer, we've really pushed it ahead. We've had vapor chamber cooling for years now. We are in the next generation of that. We've done that for laptops. We've done that for phones, over and over. Now, in terms of having all this last-gen tech, many of them are still limited in terms of the ports that they've got. They've got only a couple of Type A ports, a couple of Type C ports, so on and so forth. And they've got truly uninspired keyboards. They're using single color backlit keyboards. Why? Because they don't have space or they don't have the imagination. But at Razer, we've got loads and loads of imagination. And what do we want to imagine? Well, a whole lot of ultras. Ultra what? Well, ultra powerful. We want it to be ultra powerful. We want it to be ultra thin. We want it to be ultra fast. We want to have ultra connectivity. We want it to be ultra responsive. And of course, ultra immersive. That's a lot of ultras to make the ultimate AMD gaming laptop. But let's talk about how ultra powerful the new Razer Blade 14 is. Now, together with AMD and Razer, we have designed and engineered in a single line the world's most powerful 14-inch gaming laptop. This is not any normal gaming laptop that we're talking about. We're talking about the world's most powerful 14-inch gaming laptop. And to this end, we wanted to pick one of the most powerful CPUs on the planet today, and we've picked the AMD Ryzen 5900HX. This is truly an incredible CPU. We are talking about a HX class, an extreme class AMD processor, and it's an unlocked processor. Unlike many of the other laptops out there using the HS class processors, we are using a HX class unlocked processor, a Zen 3 mobile processor in a cutting edge 7 nanometer level. It's an 8-core x86 CPU, and it's got an up to a whopping 4.6 gigahertz of power. This is an insanely joining me here today talking about this partnership to make the ultimate AMD gaming laptop is Jason Banter, VP of Product Management of AMD.
Razer is known for some of the most innovative gaming laptops in the industry. Razer has established a design, quality, and performance standard that is second to none. That's why we at AMD are excited to partner with Razer for the first time, bringing Ryzen.
Leute, ich dachte, die wollen irgendetwas Neues vorstellen, aber es ist wieder so ein Razer Gamer Notebook oder Laptop, wie sie das jetzt bezeichnen.
The best performance and the best experience together in the new Razer Blade 14. The new Blade 14 features an unlocked Ryzen 9 5900HX processor, enabling elite gaming performance on a thin and light notebook with amazing battery life. The 5900HX delivers 8 cores and 16 threads of Zen 3 core performance. A max boost clock of up to 4.6 gigahertz quickly dispatches workloads, reduces latency when gaming, and performs 3D renders at breakneck speeds. The 5900HX also doubles the L3 cache size compared to the 4000 series. This massive on-chip memory is vital to unlock the full performance of discrete graphics for gaming. And all of this is based on 7 nanometer process technology. The AMD Ryzen 9 HX series was designed to deliver the most immersive gaming experience you can get in a laptop with zero compromises. From all of us at AMD, congratulations to Min and the entire Razer team for outstanding execution on this project. We're proud to be a part of this generation of Razer Blade laptops and look forward to expanding these opportunities for gamers in the future.
Thank you very much, Jason. So that was Jason of AMD talking about our partnership. But the CPU, of course, while we've picked one of the most powerful in the world, is just half the equation. What's on the other half of the equation? Well, the GPU. We've picked one of the most powerful CPUs in the world, and we've also picked one of the most powerful GPUs. And we're talking, of course, about the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 30 series. Now, our engineers and NVIDIA, we've been working together for many years. We've been optimizing it. We've got the best GPUs in the world with NVIDIA. They've got up to 8 gigs of VRAM. And one thing that we did is that we've managed to push the total gaming power up to 100 watts of power. We're not talking about the 80 watts that everyone else is doing. We've pushed it all the way to the limit, up to 100 watts of TGP, and in something as small and thin as a 14-inch form factor. Now, of course, we start with the RTX 3060. It's a great GPU.
Das Schneiden funktioniert wirklich sehr gut drauf, auch geschmeidig. Aber es hat leider ein paar Internetprobleme. Bei uns zumindest. Ich weiß nicht, ob es auch bei anderen so ist.
We can take it a notch further. So what have we done? Well, in the new Razer Blade 14, we've got an RTX 3070 option. That's a truly powerful GPU matched with a truly powerful CPU. But we're Razer. We want to take it up to 11. We are going all the way up to the moon. And what we've done with the new Razer Blade 14 is that we've now added as an option a crazy and insane RTX 3080. Imagine that, the most powerful GPU on the planet with one of the most powerful CPUs on the planet. It's truly, truly powerful.
Ich will ehrlich sein, Mega Poison Boy, ich bin ziemlich enttäuscht von Capcom. Ich mag die Firma, ich bin mit der Firma aufgewachsen, mit den Spielen, zum Beispiel Breath of Fire. Vielleicht hat es mein Bro Okta schon mal erwähnt. Die hatten damals eine große RPG-Marke, eine IP, Breath of Fire, und die haben sie einfach sterben lassen. Und zum Beispiel gibt es auch Dino Crisis, viele möchten auch ein Remake dazu, und ich glaube, die wollten das sogar machen, dann haben sie das wieder gelassen, haben es gecancelt.
Because the RTX 30 series includes second-gen RT cores that enable fast ray tracing. Enjoy realistic lighting, reflections, shadows, ambient occlusion, and more. All of those make your games more
Dieses Spiel werde ich auch noch
Ray
spielen.
tracing is featured in many of today's most popular games. NVIDIA DLSS also has been widely adopted by games. Many refer to it as magical. DLSS provides a huge boost to performance using AI rendering and looks as good or better than traditional methods. Dedicated tensor cores built into the RTX GPU do the AI processing. Now, in addition to the high frame rates pumped out by the GeForce GPU, NVIDIA Reflex low latency technologies give gamers the competitive edge in their favorite games. NVIDIA Reflex is now supported in 7 of the top 10 competitive shooters. But we're talking about laptops, so efficient power usage is incredibly important to making gaming laptops as thin and cool and quiet as possible. That's where our Max-Q technologies come in. Every aspect of the laptop, the GPU,
Die Breath of Fire könntest du auch bald bei uns sehen, weil wir haben den 3er-Teil, den 4er-Teil und den 5er-Teil bei uns, und mein Bro Okta möchte die eh mal Let's Playen. Ich weiß nicht, ob er sie Let's Playen wird, aber wir haben mal darüber gesprochen und er meinte, ich könnte es vielleicht machen, aber ich kann es nicht versprechen.
We can't wait for gamers and creators to experience the incredible power and the portability of the new Razer Blade 14. Min, thank you for your great partnership.
Thank you very much, Matt. And that is the ultimate AMD
Wem gehört diese Razer-Firma?
Ultra powerful, and we just talked about it. But we've not just got true power. It's not just the world's most powerful 14-inch gaming laptop. Let's talk a little bit about how it's ultra thin. Now, how thin have we gotten it? Well, it's not just ultra thin. It is the world's thinnest 14-inch gaming laptop. Let it sink in. Think about it. I just said this is the world's most powerful 14-inch gaming laptop, and now I'm actually saying it's also the world's thinnest 14-inch gaming laptop. We are talking about 16.8 millimeters thin with a 3080. Mind you, it's 0.66 inches thin. And the reason for it is because for the past 10 years, we've been bringing together the very best thermals engineers on the planet. They've got all kinds of innovative solutions. They've been pushing the limits. And what we've got over here in the Razer Blade 14 is the next generation vapor chambers. And we've designed this from ground up. We are light years ahead of the competition. Many of them are still copying what we've done 10 years ago.
Ich glaube, Leute, der Falsche sitzt hier. Eigentlich hätte das Okta übernehmen sollen. Er kennt sich mehr mit diesem Technikzeug und so weiter aus. Hätte auch mehr erzählen können darüber. Ich schaue es mir nur ein und denke mir so, okay. Next Gen Vapor Chamber. Das bedeutet kühler. So viel weiß ich auch jetzt.
We have designed fan blades the width of a human hair. In addition, of course, we are using T6 grade aluminum CNC chassis. You got to kind of touch it to believe it. You've got to understand that's what a razor blade is about. That premium quality. And of course, that super durable anodized finish. Ultra thin. The world's thinnest 14-inch gaming laptop. So let's talk about how fast it is. Ultra fast. We've got the fastest 14-inch display. We've got two options. We've got a FHD 144 Hertz and we've got a QHD at a blazing fast 165 Hertz. It's 100% DCI P3 display, IPS grade. It's AMD FreeSync Premium and every single display is custom calibrated.
Oh, danke, Megapoistenboy. Ja, für euch ist es vielleicht lustig, aber ich sitze immer schweißgebadet da. Ich wusste nie, dass ich so ein richtiger Schisshase bin. Ich meine, ich habe schon davor auch viele Horror-Games gespielt, aber so Schiss hatte ich noch nie. Vielleicht ist es auch, weil ich alleine jetzt zocke, weil normalerweise ist es so, dass ich jetzt immer mit meinen Brüdern, mit meinem Bruder und meiner Schwester immer sowas zusammen zocke. Da teilen wir uns dann auf und so weiter und ich glaube, das nimmt mir die Angst weg ein bisschen. Aber jetzt ist es ja so, dass ich da einfach davor sitze und alleine zocken muss. Ich muss damit alleine klarkommen und ja, das jagt mir wohl dann diesen Schrecken da ein. Und mit Puppen komme ich auch nicht klar.
We've pioneered this many years ago. Now, one of the things I'm really proud of is how buttery smooth. This is like melted butter. The precision touchpad is. It's a beautiful touchpad. You've got to touch it to believe it. And unlike all the other inspired keyboards, we've got a per key Razer Chroma RGB keyboard. It's a fantastic keyboard. It's an incredible keyboard. It's got a beautiful key travel. You gotta try it to believe it. This is a legend by itself. It's ultra responsive. And now let's talk a little bit about how immersive the new Blade 14 is. And what we've got incorporated inside this is THX spatial audio, giving that beautiful spatial surround sound all around you. And of course, we're using it with upward firing speakers. You know, that's a truly great set of speakers. And at this point of time, I'm sure most of you guys watching, some of you guys may be skeptical. We've made it so powerful.
Ja, ich bin skeptisch.
We've made it so thin. We've packed it chock full of all kinds of features. This is like a laptop which is 10 years in the future. What have we compromised? And at Razer, we do not compromise. You'll know it if you own one of our Blade laptops. We do not compromise. And some of you may suspect we may have put a really tiny battery in there. Absolutely not. Because on a single charge, the Blade 14 runs for up to 12 hours. That's an insane level of battery life.
Bro, langsam frage ich mich, ob ich den gleichen Laptop habe wie du.
A video, a quick ad to kind of show it to everyone. I'm sure you're excited to see it. And let's show it for everyone. Here you go.
Leute, vielleicht bin ich zu skeptisch. Aber ich habe selbst ein Razer Blade und okay, er ist jetzt nicht zu schlecht, aber ich würde ehrlich gesagt andere mehr bevorzugen als diese hier. Vielleicht sind sie noch neu im Geschäft, obwohl er sagt, wir machen das schon seit 2012 oder so. Ja, leicht sind sie ja. Das ist ja nicht das Problem. Zum Beispiel bei meinem bricht immer wieder die Internetverbindung ab. Hab's halt versucht reparieren zu lassen, geht auch nicht. Ich glaube langsam, die konzentrieren sich auf was anderes als die eigentlichen Probleme.
This is not a figment of my imagination. This is not a figment of the imagination of a gamer out there. But here it is. The legendary Razer Blade 14. Back in flesh or back in CNC aluminum. You can see it's ultra thin. Imagine that we've got a HX class CPU in there. We've got a 5900 Ryzen, of course. We've also got a 3080 NVIDIA GeForce GPU. All in an ultra thin 16.8 millimeter form factor. It's super thin. All right, I'm sure you guys would like to see the display. This is a 165 hertz display. As you can see, it's just truly beautiful. And yes, there is a webcam. All right, so check it out. And it just sounds beautiful. So, this is the new Blade 14. It's so compact, packing a 3080, imagine that. And really quickly, to take us through this is the world's most powerful 14-inch gaming laptop. It's ultra powerful, it's ultra thin. It's the world's thinnest 14-inch gaming laptop. Just imagine I'm saying that at the same time. Ultra fast, it's got ultra connectivity. Look at all the ports on both ends. It's got an ultra responsive gaming keyboard, and it's ultra immersive. You know, you've seen the upward firing speakers, and all of this with 12 hours of battery life. Today, together with AMD, I'm incredibly excited to announce the ultimate AMD gaming laptop, the new Razer Blade 14. Now, at this point of time, you want to know the price, you want to know availability. Well, I'm sure with a product like that, you're probably quaking inside thinking, is this going to be a $5,000 laptop? It's got all the insane features. It's got the most powerful CPUs and GPUs, right? You know, is this going to be a $3,000 laptop? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the new Razer Blade 14 starts at just $1,799. When is it available? Well, not in 10 years from now. It's available right now today. By the end of this keynote, you can order it. And where can you order it? Well, you can order it online at Razer.com or at any of our global Razer stores. You can check them out. And of course, at leading retailers globally, you can check it out right away today at just starting from $1,799. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Razer Blade 14, the ultimate AMD gaming laptop. So that's the first product that we've got today. And we've still got a big show ahead. So what's next? Insanely small, insanely powerful. And what am I talking about? Well, it's our all-new USB-C 130-watt GAN charger. 10 years ago, when we first launched the Razer Blade, one of the big innovations that we did was we went and redesigned the charger. 10 years later, we're now really pushing the limits of what we can do with power. So, here is a traditional power brick.
Ich glaube, die haben sich zum Ziel genommen, alles zu verkleinern.
Not a Razer laptop, but this is often in many of the other gaming laptops. This is 130-watt size of a power brick, all right? It's almost 3 inches tall. It's got about 6 inches wide. How big is the new Razer GAN charger? Or how much smaller is it? It's up to 59% smaller. It's so tiny, it can fit in your pocket. And it's not just smaller, it's also up to about 17% shorter. It's an incredibly small charger. So I thought you guys would like to see how small or how large the chargers are. This is a traditional 130-watt power brick. It's pretty big, it's pretty heavy. It's something that will ship with your
Aber noch größere
kind of a laptop. So how small is the Razer GAN charger? Boom, it's just hiding behind it. It's just so tiny. The same amount of power that it's packing from 130 watts, and this is a 130-watt charger. And this is already considered one of the smaller 130-watt chargers out there. You can see how tiny, how small it is, but we've got another surprise for all of you. This charger can only do one thing. It charges your 130 watt laptop or gaming laptop, this charger doesn't just charge your laptop. Boom. It charges up to 4 devices simultaneously. That's how
Okay, das ist schon cool,
that's how
Leute.
insane this product is. This is the Razer GAN charger, USB-C 130 watts of power, truly compact power. Here's the side profile. Here's the front profile. You can see the 4 ports, 2 USB-Cs and 2 USB-As, truly compact power. And here's a perspective shot. Truly, we've designed this so that this is the
Okay,
perfect charger.
das finde ich schon.
It allows faster charging up to 4 devices. It's mobile and travel ready with global adapter plugs. And in summary, it's small enough to fit your pocket. Charge up to 4 devices at once. Faster charging, 2 times USB-A, 2 times USB-C, mobile and travel ready, and it's got safer power.
Davon könnt ihr schon Gebrauch machen. Sowas braucht man immer wieder.
Lots and lots of selected devices, as long as it's got USB-C and charging.
Apple MacBooks,
It works with a whole slew of Razer Blade laptops.
Smartphones.
Apple
Okay,
MacBooks,
Leute.
both the Pro and the Air.
Sowas muss ich mir
Laptops like the, Dell XPS,
vorbestellen.
Tablets, smartphones, smartwatches, and much more. So, is this $500? Is it $300? Well, absolutely not. The Razer GAN charger is just $179.99. You can pre-order it right now, and we're shipping within the next 30 days. And you can buy it, of course, at Razer.com, any of our Razer stores, and at leading retailers globally. This is the Razer 130 watt GAN charger, and you'll want to be making your pre-orders right now because this is truly the ultimate charger. Next up, Pixel Perfect. Well, a couple of years ago, we launched the Razer Raptor 27. What do we have with it? With a new Razer Raptor? Well, still a 27-inch form factor. It's got an IPS display.
Ach so, das ist ein Bildschirm, ein Monitor.
Now, what we've done is we've upped the refresh rate from 144 Hz from the previous generation to a faster 165 Hz refresh rate. In addition, we've looked at how to ensure that there's tear-free adaptive sync. It's not just using NVIDIA G-Sync, but it's also compatible with AMD FreeSync Premium. And we've got one of the best display panels in the industry. It's got a 95% DCI P3 color space, HDR, high dynamic range display. And something I'm really proud of is that this is the world's first THX certified gaming monitor. And we've worked really closely together with THX, specifically with the gentleman, Eric Gemmer, who's got decades of experience in making sure that he certifies the very best displays in the market. And joining me on screen here today is Eric, talking a little bit about our partnership.
Hi there, I'm Eric Gemmer, THX's Director of Imaging Technology. I'm pleased to announce that THX has certified its first ever gaming PC monitor, the newly refreshed
Bro, man hört dich nicht.
Razer Raptor 27-inch. If you don't know,
Aber der Monitor sieht wirklich stark aus.
a monitor like the Razer Raptor must pass 400 different tests run by the certification team in me. The THX certification process makes sure that the screen
Haben die nicht früher Filme oder so produziert? Die
and our testing process
THX?
includes ensuring panels are lit consistently, colors are accurate, and the image is pristine and clear. The result is a stunningly good screen that is good for fast-paced gameplay and other challenging scenarios. More importantly, THX certification plus the Razer Raptor's fast refresh rate of 165 Hz and 1 millisecond response time means the screen will keep with your superhuman reflexes. If you're a creator, the THX certified screens, like the Raptor, have the added benefit of being a great option for color grading. If you've ever worked on an artistic endeavor and the colors you see look off compared to other screens, don't worry. THX's certified screens and our exacting attention to detail means the Razer Raptor 27 serves as a benchmark for color accuracy, so your next project will look true to your artistic vision. If the Razer Raptor is your main entertainment screen, you're in luck, because like all THX certified screens, the Razer Raptor 27 includes our renowned THX Cinema mode. When it comes time to enjoy your favorite blockbuster movie or TV shows, it'll look spectacular and pixel perfect by correcting for color, brightness, grayscale, and removing any excessive and unwanted video processing. Across the board, the Razer Raptor 27 is a superb entertainment screen, and we hope you enjoy the quality THX certification brings to the new Razer Raptor 27.
Ja, die haben früher Filme mitproduziert.
Thank you very much, Eric. So that's Eric, who's had decades and decades of experience in terms of making sure that the very best displays in the world are certified in accordance to THX's highest standards. And I'd like to talk a little bit about the new Razer Raptor 27. It's got a forged aluminum construction. It's got a beautiful construction. It's got a unique 90-degree tilt that you can flex it and have it positioned any way you like it. And it's got lots and lots and lots of ports. It's got a beautiful integrated cable management. It's truly unique. You can see it from the rear. And when you touch the back of the new Razer Raptor 27, it's got a beautiful textured fabric backing. Now the display is optimized in terms of software. We've had optimized gaming modes as well as immersive cinema modes that you can use. And over and above, of course, it's integrated with Razer Chroma RGB. So it fits the entire Chroma RGB family. With Chroma as the world's largest RGB platform, you can rest assured the new Razer Raptor will fit in terms of the entire desktop or battle station that you have. Now, one of the things that we've done to update the new Razer Raptor 27 is to include VESA compatibility. New Razer Raptor will allow you to use monitor arms with a VESA compatible mount, and this is also backward compatible with the previous Razer Raptor 27. And of course, the mounts are sold separately, and I thought I'd share a little picture of how a triple screen monitor might look on your desk, and it looks just beautiful.
Oh mein Gott, wie
Now, at
das
this point,
aussieht.
I'm sure many of you guys would like to see a video that we've put together for the new Razer Raptor 27, and here you go.
Diese Firma liebt diese ganzen Werbetrailers. Die sind immer so aufwendig bearbeitet.
Razer Raptor 27. Let's call up the Raptor 27. All right, here you go. It's got a beautiful, beautiful
Der ist
screen.
riesig,
Forged out
Leute.
of aluminum. It's a beautiful monitor. Let's turn it around so people can see the integrated cable management. As you can see, it's got a truly unique cable management system. All right, let's turn it to the front again. And one of the things that we've updated, the new Raptor 27, is of course the VESA mount. And with the VESA mount, now you can have a triple screen monitor. There you go, boom. Display over here, right on your battle station. If you turn it around, you can see how it looks. It's truly, truly unique. And we're really excited to be able to present this here today, the new Razer Raptor 27. Thank you very much. So, in closing, it's got an ultra-fast display. We've upped it to 165 Hertz. It's a beautiful display. It's got adaptive sync. Bear in mind, it's got both G-Sync and AMD FreeSync Premium. It's the world's first THX-certified monitor. And it's a VESA mount compatible, sold separately. And it's got this really clean, ultra-clean cable management system. And lots and lots of ports. So how much is the new Razer Raptor? Well, you can pre-order it right now at just $799, and we will be shipping within the next 30 days. And of course, like most Razer products, you can order it at Razer.com, Razer stores globally, and leading retailers. And also, you can order the new VESA mount, which is optional, at just $99, available today at Razer.com and at global Razer stores. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Razer Raptor 27. Pixel perfect. So that's what we have today at our Razer keynote at E3. Remember to join us after this. We've got Razer Store Live. Every month we run this. We've got great new products that we announce. We've got giveaways, and we stream it live from one of our Razer stores somewhere in the world. But that's not all. We've got one more thing to share with everyone, and it's safe, social, and sustainable. And what am I talking about? Well, no other than Project Hazel. We announced this at CES earlier this year. And at CES, we had some truly
Was genau ist das, Leute?
coverage with everyone out there saying, when can I get a Project Hazel? Will you make it into reality? And it wasn't just the press. We had resounding response from the community, every single one asking us to make Project Hazel a reality. And many of you had great ideas for features to remove. We've heard your feedback. We continue to hear your feedback on Twitter, on Facebook. Ping us anytime, because we listen to all the feedback for gamers, by gamers. And what I thought I would do today is that I'd give everyone an update on the project, because we are going to be making Project Hazel a reality. So what kind of updates can we give? Well, when the pandemic first started, we converted one of our manufacturing facilities to make surgical masks. Today, we at Razer make high quality, certified surgical masks, and we ship them worldwide. We've donated over 1 million masks worldwide, in the US, in Europe, in Asia.
Obwohl, das mit der Pandemie geht ja leicht zurück bei uns schon. Darum weiß ich jetzt nicht, ob man diese Masken jetzt noch brauchen wird. Aber ja, die sehen halt nicht schlecht aus.
The engineering, the design, and we've put that into Project Hazel. So Project Hazel is going to be using replaceable N95 grade filters. We've now designed in a secure silicon face seal. These are just some of the updates since the last time that we talked about this at CES. And we are going to make sure that Project Hazel follows the lab testing with BFE rating that we've done for our surgical masks. That's the safe aspect. Now, what about the social aspect? What are we keeping? What are we not keeping? Well, first up, the clear, transparent design. We're definitely keeping that. We're also adding in interior lighting so that in low light conditions, you can still see the face of the Project Hazel user. And one of the big things that we've added this time around is anti-fog coating. So we've got an anti-fog coating on the inside of the Project Hazel to ensure that the social function still remains even during use. Now, what about sustainability? Now, many of you will be aware, sustainability is at the core of what we do over here at Razer. We care a lot about the environment. One of the things that concerned us the most when we were making these one-off surgical masks was the sustainability of the surgical masks. Well, Project Hazel has got a reusable mask design, and every single filter lasts 3 times longer than single-use surgical masks. And what I'm really proud to say is that every filter uses 80% less material than traditional surgical masks. Now, I'm sure many of you are waiting to try out Project Hazel, and I'm going to talk about availability at the end of this. But if you can't wait to try Project Hazel out, we've got something really special for all of you. You can try the Project Hazel filter online and see how it looks on your face. You can check it out on Instagram, check out Razer, and here's a quick video to show how you can use the Project Hazel filter on Insta. Now remember to tag us with your Project Hazel filters, because we will be watching out for all of you, and we might have some pretty cool giveaways for Project Hazel when the time comes for shipping. So we've got a quick video to show you the updates that we've made since the last time we announced this at CES. Here you go.
Alter, die erfinden einfach alles.
So, I'm sure many of you are asking, when can I get one? When do they ship? Well, with the insane demand that we're expecting for Project Hazel, we've put together a plan so that we can get as many of these units out to you as possible. We're going to have limited quantities right from the get-go. So once we start manufacturing, we're going to be doing sale by drops. We'll have all the database of everybody who wants a Project Hazel, and we'll send you information once there are units available. And our first drop is going to be happening early Q4. We're still perfecting it. We're taking in all the beta feedback. You're going to see units out in the field, but the first drop is going to happen early Q4, once we've got most of the testing and certification done. And it's going to be available exclusively on Razer.com. And you can sign up now for all the information at rzr.to/project-hazel. So thank you very much for joining us here today. At the Razer keynote at E3, I'll be seeing you guys soon. Goodbye.
Ja, goodbye. Leute, was kann ich dazu sagen? Es wird vielleicht ein bisschen hart für Capcom, aber die haben uns ja mehr gezeigt als... Gehört das jetzt dazu? Leute, das lassen wir jetzt mal... Seid mal Spielbros. Ich rede jetzt mit meinen Fischkompadres. Ja, was wollte ich eigentlich sagen? Die haben mich unterbrochen. Also ja, das mit Capcom, ich habe wirklich gewünscht, dass die mehr halt uns gezeigt hätten als das, was so... Das meiste kannten wir schon. Resident Evil 8, dass ein DLC dazu kommt, war eh schon klar. Und Ace Attorney, glaube ich, haben sie uns gezeigt. Hat nicht so viele... Zumindest bin ich kein Fan davon. Monster Hunter haben sie uns jetzt auch nicht viel gezeigt. Dachte, die zeigen uns ein paar neue Monster. Aber eigentlich waren das so Kosmetik-Sachen halt. Und ja, und ich will ehrlich sein, hab das jetzt nicht erwartet von Razer, aber die haben mir mehr gezeigt als Capcom. Der Charger ist interessant. Und ja, das mit dem Fernseher, mit dem Monitor, halt Bildschirm. Das finde ich auch interessant. Und ich glaube, ich würde es mir auch besorgen. Okay, Leute, man sieht sich dann morgen um 18 Uhr, glaube ich, ist der Stream, Nintendo Direct. Und danach schauen wir uns gleich Bandai Namco an. Und danach beenden wir halt unser Livestream für dieses Jahr hier. Nächstes Jahr hoffentlich können wir dann live dorthin. Aber wie gesagt, man sieht sich, Fischkompadres. Passt auf euch auf. Auf Wiedersehen.